Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is JudiciousFire. I'm on the iOS server. Checking in with the new update. It was a pleasant surprise to see that the update came last evening. That would have been about 24 hours after Android. I've not seen it so close to rollout, such a uniform rollout before. I'm glad that they are starting to get our varying servers up to the same level here. We have a new hero. I guess that's probably the biggest part of this new update in terms of content. You see Phobos in front of you. I'll do a separate video on Phobos and try him out in different game modes. He's got a lot of different abilities. Does damage, reduces energy, silences. Also has a built-in reflect. I've got an Empower on him because he is also an auto proc hero. So really great for an Empower. I have that as the talent right now simply because I'd like to be able to try out all the different insignias that are available in this game. And you can do that when you have an Empower talent on a brand new auto proc hero like this. We'll do builds and discuss him on the other video that is just about Phobos. We also have a couple other things here. They had a Lost Realm adjustment, and we can now get those 1-2 level insignias out of the different chests that you open in the Lost Realm. We have a hero altar slot increased by 1, 10 extra spaces in the warehouse, and we've got 2 new game modes. One is called the Lonely Sea. The other stages, stage 2, 3, and 4, are locked. So only Lonely Sea 1 is available to us. And it's going to give you different prizes. Some breakthrough stuff, a couple of level 9 talent runes, some books. I would say I ran this when I first logged into the game. I ran it with a couple of players. And we all have real high level heroes. We did a great setup. Very similar to our Lava 4 environment, only now we have more difficult monsters. And we found that we were unsuccessful on those first 2 attempts. And those first 2 attempts were because of a lack of DPS. So we're going to try a little bit later. I would recommend using a Pumpkin Duke on every team, a Gunslinger, a Dove Keeper, maybe a Trixie Treat, just try to keep her alive. Maybe a Beast Tamer, kind of like a pseudo Archdemon team. You need as much DPS as possible. I'll do a video on that game mode. We also have the Wailing Rift, and 2, 3, and 4 are locked. So Wailing Rift 1, and you can get a couple of different prizes. Red crystals, some breakthrough stuff. You go through the varying levels, different denominations. You see all the way on the right, you see the brand new level 10 talent rune. I am suspecting, and I'm not being able to base this on any evidence other than history and experience, I would suspect that the level 10 talent rune drop rate in Wailing Rift is going to be a match for the level 9 talent rune drop rate from Hero Trials, meaning 1 person on every continent once every season receives 1, and you need 10 in order to get your talent up. Your talent up. As far as the Wailing game mode is concerned, we tried that too. This one was relatively easy. We had no issues whatsoever. It is exactly like Infernal Summit 4. I'm using a standard. I'll do a game mode video just on Wailing Rift, but standard Infernal Summit 4 team. All auto proc heroes, with the exception of Gunslinger, who's an auto fire hero. You have to be able to do global damage consistently throughout the entire 3-minute battle. And we had no issue bringing the enemy down with, 30 seconds, a minute left on the clock, etc. The only issue that we found that would be a problem would be the use of Cosmo. Cosmo was holding up the demons so long away from us and preventing us from making direct contact and doing a direct attack. So I would be very cautious, of course, with Dovekeeper. You don't want to use her, just like in Infernal Summit 4. And here in Wailing Rift, I would be very cautious of running a Cosmo. He tends to hold those demons back. So kind of like IS4, if you're going to run Cos, make sure pretty much everybody on the team has a Cos, so you can really do damage from a distance. But one's going to hold you up. Two probably will as well. We've got a couple of other things. We have a new hero skin for the hero, and we have a new hero skin for Lazulix. New hero skin for the hero, and a new hero skin for Laz. That would be Laz's second skin. I don't have the new skin for the hero, and I don't have Laz's. It hasn't come to the iOS, so I can show you that at a later time. We've got, let's see, two things, and I'm going to wrap it up. I don't know where to begin. Okay, let's begin with talents. Let's go down here to talents. Talent Compendium. Okay, we got different talents. They all go up to level 10 now. In order to get them up to level 10, you got to have 10 of those multicolored stones that we just saw in the Wailing Rift game mode. 10 of them. Right now, go over here to this bazaar. Okay, right now, you get, oh my gosh, how many do you get? Oh, I saw in the other pack. Okay, here we go. For $100 purchase, you get 5 of them. That's 50% of what you need to get even one hero's talent up to level 10. And we got 106 heroes in the altar. Or the capacity to hold that much. You'd be spending thousands of dollars. That's insanity. Oh, I don't know. I'm just it seems like such a blatant and overwhelming cash grab from IGG. We just got level 9 talents. We just got level 9 insignias. And now it's level 10 talents? That's a brutal and blatant cash grab and just despicable. I'm disgusted by it, okay? It's enough to make you want to leave the game. Now moving on to our last update item. And if that wasn't bad enough, friends, it's about to get worse. Go in here. Who we want to pick? Pick Valen. Okay, sure. Go in here. Okay, well, that's a nice one. Maybe not pick Valen. Pick somebody else. Pick somebody who's got a low one. It's like a Sass. What did he come with? Okay, a 1 and a 3. These are what they were born with, okay, when I unlock the trait slot. We have a new trait system. It's sort of an auxiliary system. It's a superior trait. And it's going to be worth more attack, crit resist, crit damage, accuracy, dodge than the other traits are worth. You can see at level 1, my attack is worth 300, whereas my others that are all level 5 attack are worth plus 500. So it really ends up being a huge, huge boost if you can get those to level 5. Now, here's the problem. In order to get those last two to level 5, you can spend gems or you can use these little cards that they're selling in the $100 packs. Okay, all right. In order to get a bonus, and here's the bonus that they're providing you. In order to get the bonus of attack, health, accuracy, and a bonus in enchantment level, you have to have, you have to have all 8 of these matching. In my case, it would be attack. The final 2, the super traits, the superior traits, you have to change both of them simultaneously. And you have to rely on pure luck for both of them to come up at level 5. Now, I've already tried this a couple of hours ago when I first logged in. And I spent, I'm going to admit it, I spent probably 10,000 gems of my gem supply. rolling superior traits to see what it was like and to see how lucky I could get. I was not lucky. I am going to liken this. This is very, very similar to using gems to roll for rare level 5 talents. And I don't mean a Heaven's Wrath. I mean like an Unholy Pact. So it is exactly that way, trying to get a 5. And to get 2 simultaneously, the odds would be astronomical. I would also compare it to using gems to roll a level 5 rare enchantment and something like a Victory Lunge, but you're trying to get 2 simultaneously. It is pardon my cuckoo clock, it is a brutal gem-intensive process, and I don't think that it is possible, just like with the talents and just like with the enchantments, I don't think it's probable. It's not probable for someone to be able to do it with gems. I think that you're going to have to use, it's that last item in the $100 pack, the number 7, the 7 superior trait cards. I think you're going to have to use these trait cards, just like we use level 5 talent boxes, and just like we use level 4 and 5 enchantment boxes. If you were to sit down and try to use gem only, you'd go through hundreds and hundreds of thousands of gems and not necessarily even get what you were looking for. I think you're going to have to use these. So I basically I didn't get anything better than like a 5 and a 1. All right? Yeah, I didn't get anything that I could tell you about with any kind of happiness in my voice. So this trait system is, if the level 10 talent was a cash grab, the trait system is highway robbery. Like, we've been pulled over on the side of the road, and we've been accosted by vandals who are now picking our pockets. They're going to drive off and leave us stranded. This is basically where we are. And I don't know. I think that free-to-play, the gap between free-to-play and pay-to-play was already the Grand Canyon. That was the depth of the gorge that exists between free-to-play and pay-to-play as a result of the changes that have been effected over the last few years. And now, with this introduction, it's the trip to the moon and back, okay? So we are actually on 2 different celestial bodies. That is the distance and difference between the pay-to-play and free-to-play opportunities in this game. And what is saddest of all, and I could not say this now signing off, what is saddest of all, I think pay-to-play's had enough. I mean, there are folks who will buy no matter what, and will continue and continue and continue, and will go and purchase, $500 worth of these little trait cards, and they'll do so today. But I would imagine that the majority of pay-to-play players, even the big whales, are shaking their heads and are cursing under their breath about IGG and this horrible money-intensive update. This takes pay-to-play to a level where really you should just be gambling in Las Vegas, okay? And save yourself the gaming time. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Overall, not much in terms of content, not much zero in terms of improvements in this game and its reward system. Really nothing to speak of, and just a lot more of the same. Raising level caps and moving the measuring tape down another foot. That's not progress. All right, I'll catch you all in the next video, and you enjoy your clashing. All right, bye-bye.